Hello friend, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to discuss about ES6, one of the features as a map. Okay, better write down, I want to write down it. That is one of the ES6 latest features. Okay, ES6 features. Okay, and then that is a name as a map. So now that with this map method, I want to declare some of the things I show you. Like first of all, right now I remove it. I take one of the variable, and into this variable area I take one of the array. Now I want to multiple it. That means when you run this array, all that our array value will be multiple. You can do this work with using that for of loop. I have already discussed about that things with you. Then what exactly you have to do? I take one of the another variable. Okay, I take another variable here as a late as a multiple. Okay, I name it as a multiple by 2. Okay, multiple by 2. So this type of one of the variable, and here first of all I wanted to make one of the empty object. I just simply make it as a empty, and now I want to load our for loop. That is a for, and with this for area I take one of the variable that will be as a number, right? So that is a number of which all that our variable data, that means array data, that is our numbers data, right? I simply take it. Okay, I simply take it in here, and after that what exactly you have to do? Then we have to run with the push, right? So that will be as a multiple. There is a multi by 2, multiple by 2, and then that is a push. There is a push method. Into this push method area, that is our number, right? I take that as a number, and number will be into our 2, right? So then automatically first of all that loop will be run and make it as a into 2, that will 2, and then there's a 4, there is a 6, and that will be the 8, right? So that will be multiple with the 2, and I take that variable name as a number. So this number will be run it again. So here that is a push method. Automatically our this functionality will be executed. So now if you want to check it, I want to check it with the console log. There is a console log, and into this console log area now I want to display our multi by 2. Okay, so this variable now I want to print it. If you now click as a save all, and now if you go click as a refresh, now you can see it's now successfully multiple by the 2. That is a 2, 4, 6, and then 8. That is all that our array value. Okay friend, so you can do that work with using that for loop, and you can also do that work with using that map. Okay, I show you. Then I want to make it as a comment out. Okay, I make it as a comment out, and then after this here I take another variable as a constant. Okay, I take another constant variable, and I just name it as a multi again, like same name. Okay, multi by 2. Okay, multi by 2. So this type of another variable, and now then same as our number. So that is a numbers, and into this numbers area now I want to call that map method. Okay, so with this map method, first of all here we have to declare one of the callback function. So I make it as a callback function, and into this function area I pass one of the number. Okay, I pass one of the parameter in here as a number. Great. So after that here we have to do, we have to return our this number. So that is a number will be equal to with the that is a multiple with the 2. Okay, so that is a simple one line code you have to write. And now if you check it, that means the console. Okay, if you run with the console log, and into this console log now I want to display that multi, so that multiple by 2 variable. Now if you refresh it, click as a save all, and now if you go click as a refresh, you can see the result is the same. There is a 2, 4, 6, 8. If you want to make another one, if you want to make it as a 4, I make it as a 5. Okay, now that will be multiple again with the 2. Now refresh it. Yeah, you can see 10. Perfect. I hope friend you get some of the idea. That is our you can do that work with using that for loop which I have already discussed about that things with you, and now you can do that work with using that map. Okay, that is a map method with very simple work. There is a single line code you have to write down it. Okay, and now they have the only one condition. You can also use it as a array function. So into this array function, so what exactly you have to do? Right now we don't need this. And here I want to declare one of the array function. Okay, so here that will be as a array function, and now I want to remove it. Okay, I simply remove that part from to this position. That will be as a return. Okay, that will be as a return, and then number. So now that is our array function, and also here we don't need this third bracket. I simply remove it. Okay, I simply remove it. and then I want to remove this part also. That is the same things. Now I want to make it as a single line. So now that is our array function. If you now click as a save all, now refresh, result is the same. So here that is the data things with this array. You can, if you want to get that by the object, then you can also do that work. Better I want to do and to show you another example. Okay, right now I remove it. I take one of the object, so I take one of the late and then doctor. Okay, take one of the variable as a doctor, and then I take one of the object into this object area. Here I want to do and to put that name property. Name I make it as a Kazi. Okay, Kazi, and then also I take another one as a age property. Here I make it as a 40. Okay, I make it as a 40. Great. And also I want to do and to take another 3. That means another 2. I copy it and then paste it. So that will be the Kazi, Aryan, and also I take another one as a Raju. Okay, Raju. Great. And that will be the 30, and that will be the 20. Perfect. So now I want to do and to get this data with using that map. Then what exactly you have to do? Then you have to take take one of the constant variable. That is a constant variable. I name it as a doc. Okay, doc name. Whatever the name actually you choose, I will make it as a doc name. Now from our this doctor object, I want to get only that name. Okay, if you want to get that name, you can get it. If you want to access that age, then you can also access this property. So first of all, I want to take that our name. So if you want to take it, first of all, our object name, I name it as a doctor, right? And then our map method. So that is our map method, and into this map method area, here I want to declare our one of the parameter as a doctor. Okay, that is a doctor, and then our array. Here you can use that callback function rather than now I am using that array function. Okay, that is a doc, then that is a doc, and with this doc I want to access our which property. I want to access our name property. Okay, now that should be display our name. So if you want to check it, there is a console log, and here I want to display that our doctor name. Okay, now that should be display only which things, that now that should be display only our doctor name property, all that value. Now let's check this out. If you now click as a save all, now go there, click as a refresh, you can see it's now successfully get that all that name. If you want to get that as a age, that will be as a age. Now that should be get all that our age value data. Click as a refresh, you can see it's now successfully get all that our age value data. Okay, so you can do that work very easily. Here you don't need to run that any for of loop, and only you can do that work with using that map method. Okay, so with this map method you can do that work very easily. I hope you like it very much. In our next video I want to discuss about that filtering in array. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.